We are currently going to have Javi and Astrum. Losers top 8.
Pokemon Trainer.
Not bad. Of course, Javi. I would say one extra Corkin's tag I really like these days. The one extra I. In my head, I would love to pronounce it as Javi, but I know that would piss people off. And I know that would make me annoyed. Just like every time I would, if I was a TO, just every time, not Hobby, but Javi. Of course, Hobby, this is the first time he's on stream today. Astrum has been on stream already with a very, very close loss to Omar, who's been on a bit of a hot streak today. Made the run back against Marco Polo and losers. Hobby, meanwhile, lost to Delirium early. He's still in the bracket, of course, trying to fight his way back up to the top. I believe, again, Astrum should, not should, but I would imagine that he's going to Pokemon Trainer this way.
Bayonetta.
No surprise there, as we are about to head on over to our first game of the set. Hobby sometimes switches between his Bayonetta all. Sometimes he rocks Bayonetta 1, sometimes he rocks Bayonetta 2. He usually does start Bayonetta 1. Shouldn't be much there, just now shield option. Astrum with his own up B. Of course, stage position is a bit less important against someone like Bayonetta. She commands so much respect out of you with how her side Bs work out that she kind of forces a specific position on you a lot of the time. And also you see how grounded Astrum is. That's like how Bayonetta works. If you're in the air, she has some of the best anti-airs in the game. Kind of a wacky house match there. Yeah, I think Hobby has been very flowchart prior. I think as the times have gone on, he's never gotten rid of that flowchart, but has gotten more. He's gotten more optimized for sure. The flowchart has definitely gotten more optimized. Forward smash. So that's a bit early. I'd say like if you want to throw out these smash attacks, I would say, yeah, he's throwing them out so much so early. Just like Bayonetta struggles a lot with killing, so you really need to make sure that you almost need to like play. You really need to play like that whole racing game where it's like you want to conserve your stuff until the time is needed to where you can really bust on your material and make sure you can get the win out. And Javi did get the kill there. He is up, but just these excessive match attacks, oh yeah, just when you reveal so much about like what you're trying to do so early, it can be hard to close it out later in the set. And that's actually why if you have a read on someone, but you don't want them to know, sometimes you might like just let them get away with it. Maybe go for some light punishes so that when at the end, they don't just know and like do something else. And now you have to be like way more smart about getting the kill. Instead, you can just be the whole brain you always have been and just get your basic kill when they never knew in the first place. But if they know, things become a lot harder. Oh yeah, that dive kick is so good against projectiles in general. That is going to be the knockout. Hobby pretty consistently in the lead here. I think like he's getting very consistent combo starters with his gameplay right now. He loves those. Most Bayonetta players love those, but he's one of those that just will abuse those a lot. The up B combo breaker out of Astrum. He does use that. I think Squirtle and Charizard, he does like to use up B as combo breakers a lot from time to time. Yeah, I mean he's using it because like again, it's in states where it doesn't make like intuitive sense. Like, oh, you use it, you're going to be in free fall. You're going to be so punishable. But guess what? It's not punishable if you get hit. And you gets hit? Yeah, just, I think the special ball thing out of Bayonetta hasn't been abused much by either side this game, just because there hasn't been a whole lot of opportunity for that. But yeah, you see like right now you got such a consistent spread of you got such consistency with Astrum, like with these neutral interactions. See, like he just went right up, and that jab, like it might be like the spot dodge right there might be punished later harder in the set. But right now, he's just like hitting you with little jabs, little like dinks here and there. Let you know that, okay, I'm hitting you, but it's not too bad. You can keep doing it now. That's what you want him to think. Rolling the game. Javi is typically someone that likes to roll out with the duplats and things, so like expect a PS2, expect a small battlefield.
Bayonetta, Pokemon Trainer.
We shall roll it back to PS2 for game 2. God dang. These days, there's... I can't tell you how it felt like playing Javi. It's like, I came into the scene young, that dude came in really young. It's like, I'm fighting someone. It's like fighting a player I never got to beat. Essentially. This kid's going to be out of the womb knowing how to do Bayonetta combos now. He's also coming out of the womb knowing how to get his tail handed to him, because he has not gotten a hit so far. Yeah, this is all Astrum right now. And yeah, you see that spot dodge again. He is so consistent with these spot dodge, and Mikey just ran right through it. He got a hit there, but that's like a consolation prize. I like the tech though. Just, you know Squirtle can't catch you in time, just get away. You don't have to risk it. He's also stayed on Squirtle the entire time, and I'm not personally... Okay, that is way too aggressive. Okay, I'm sorry, but that down there was so lucky. Just trying to... That was like... That is something that that is some cheeky stuff. He has 50 on the board right now. He finally switches over to Ivysaur and now Charizard. And now you can just get like a straight hit. Like, I was like, yeah. Pop the charge on the water gun out of Squirtle. Get a little combo in. I don't think the whole like bat within has been much of a factor right now. Most of the stuff Mikey's doing has been pretty much a screw throughout. So he's having no problems with it. And this whole water gun scenario is like keeping Javi pretty honest on the... I say that as he was very cheeky just a minute ago. No, listen, he wants to keep Javi honest. Javi will not oblige. Yeah, the nair there, it's so weak that it doesn't really matter if you tech it or not. The down air does not get the second hit, not even worth it. And yeah, he's in so much lag there that you can't get the follow-up on it, and just a free switch for Astrum. Watch. Just runs up. Oh, the cookie jar has been commenced. And remember what I said about snickerdoodles and cookie jars? Yeah, he wants snickerdoodles, but Mike gave him sugar cookies. We hate sugar cookies. Yeah, it's a little bit of a scramble right now. Also, I will say Javi's overall punish game has been pretty basic so far. It's like he has gotten some really Bayonetta combos, but I'd honestly say it's been really straightforward as far as like the damage has been going. With Bayonetta, the one thing that she does have that like is extraordinary, I'd say her overall disadvantage state, which is incredible. But I also would say her damage output, not necessarily her kill power, but her damage output is really, really strong. She can trap people in for so long, and she can combo people up to percents where most characters could only dream of. But that's the thing with Bayonetta. She can combo you at 300%, but she also can't kill you at 300%. There's a trade-off. He's actually throwing Squirtle so consistently here. And I think like that might be due to the size thing. It's like you see how like I talked about early, how he wants to stay grounded. Well, Barrett, you want to stay grounded, why not pick one of the smallest characters in the game? Can't be much lower to the ground than that. And you see his Ivysaur right here. He's getting cuddles for winning. Neat. As Astrum's up 2-0 on the set right here. It's going a little wild by the end of things, but I think he kept it together fairly straightforwardly. No matter how wild some of these players get, it really can only go to a certain extent. And I think that was something that was inherently understood.
Pokemon Trainer.
Yep, same thing, Pokemon Trainer, Bayonetta. And yeah, back to the Bayonetta 2, we see the red and white look out in full force now.
3, 2, 1, go!
walking way out here. Just letting the platform set itself in. That's so funny. Just like, even though it has its off, the platform takes this wee little time just before the game starts. It's like, oh wait, I'm supposed to be here. Let me get out of here real quick. Just let me join the show. You know what I mean? I will make this stage special. Otherwise, it's just BFD. Go again, the platform. But yeah, Javi starting off with a bit of a lead so far. Nothing too crazy. S smash potentially just getting some damage out. Obviously would not lead to a kill or nothing like that, but he gets out of it with a breakaway. Javi now trying to get this edge guard in. Bayonetta is, I'd say she's really solid at edge guarding, but sometimes it's just like you want to have the opponent be like, not necessarily get edge guarded, but it's more like I don't want the opponent to do certain things for free. And I think like stuff like her bullets are really good examples of that. Like even with like, sometimes even during Bayo combos, you can sort of see like things that are invincible, things that have super armor just come out like that. And I saw even like during, I believe it was up B, you saw the up E come out for Astrum, and it's like, okay, I know who's gonna win now. Yeah, you get these two, misses the nair, but gets it on the way down. Up, oh, misses that out, and that's devastating. You see that kill right there? All that rage means so much to Charizard. Charizard is a rage machine. I will tell you this much right now. Charizard with rage, Charizard might be the best character in the game, specifically in a last hit scenario. Have you ever seen a Charizard player lose in a last hit scenario? That's what I thought.
I mean,
that wasn't Genesis. Yeah, check out the legend that can't kill Charizard at 200%.
Well, that wasn't Bayonetta back then. But I hear she definitely is struggling to get that final hit. Getting a straight hit at 200 is definitely not.
Here. Nah, she's doing it now. She's kind of doing the whole like, oh, she still can't be killed. Nope. Does get the kill at 220%. Bayonetta. Watch for her tech chase here. Doesn't get it. Gets rewarded by eating a combo. I'd say like Javi's combos weren't that crazy or anything. Kind of still fly. Just get the basic 40. Nothing too crazy. Good for some pay numbers as Astrum gets the knockout here with the back row. Last stock on the line for Javi. And this is one of those cases. Bayo can certainly make a comeback, but it's also hard to, sometimes hard for her to get like meaningful stuff done. As a character, her neutral game is kind of linear. Because like a lot of the time you just like, you really are just her whole entire stick is, oh, I want to work her combo starts. It's like not a whole lot in the way of pokes, not a whole lot in the ways of like, projectile camping in this game at least. You don't see Bayonetta players really go for bullet art camping, and like especially not Javi. One of the things you notice about him is that like he does not ever like even bother to do like that. And I don't think a lot of Bayonetta players really ever do that. And it's like when all you need, or all you can get is combo starters. There's a certain lack of like an inherent neutral game that you just kind of possess.
Yeah, that's true. Bayonetta seems to be basically exclusively efficient for either up B's out of field or aerial ABK to try to get some sort of combo started here. But that Gimp might.
No, it's not a Gimp. Bayonetta's still alive.
Right, yes. The double up B tech without going to
Yeah, you gotta check that as well. Look, slight disadvantage for Mikey here. Just gets caught on the platform. Not going to lead to a kill here.
Good SDI down to prevent the jab forward air at the end.
Those edge guards are so boned from Javi. He's going really low, really quickly. And Astrum, I think, is going high a lot of the time. So it's like, it's counterintuitive to me, but it's like, if you want to get the kill early, I guess you want them to go low rather than going high. Because like, if they go high, there's potentially other resources. But if not, well, they're just alive. But the problem with that is the set's already over. Astrum will walk. Checking the bracket out. Nothing should be changing. These guys are fighting.